Hello, my name is Sine and welcome to your Limber Dance program. And for today, we are going to be using chairs and we will be doing a ballet-inspired class. You don't need any previous ballet experience. You just need to have a body, enjoy some beautiful music and follow us. And to my right, we've got Nico who will be joining us, and to my left, we'll have Judith, and we'll guide you through the whole program today. Let's get started. So making sure that you are stable on your chair. So if you've got a slippery surface, I would suggest to either get an exercise mat and make sure that your chair won't slip underneath you, you feel safe, and you're sitting at the edge of the chair, feet are grounded into the floor. Sit nice and tall. Think of drawing down the sit bones so you're not arching the lower back, and soften the shoulders. I'm going to show you what a ballet first position looks like. So you're going to bring your arms into a rounded shape, more or less in line with your belly button. And then think of lifting the elbows and then have some air underneath the armpits. Soft hands. This is your first position. Then we're going to go into second. You're going to open the arms to the sides. Shoulders are still down and soft. And the elbows are lifted. Arms are always in front of the body. From here, you're going to bring the right hand in front. And that is your third position. You're going to go up into fourth. The shoulders are relaxed. And then go into your fifth position, making a frame for your face. We're going to turn the head to the right side, just a little bit. And then your pinky fingers, the small fingers, lead down as you come down. Nice and relaxed. Let's try left side. So we're going to go first position. Breathe in. Exhale, second. Third left arm. Fourth left arm. Fifth. Move the head. And then open with your little fingers to come down. Adding on, bring the arms to first. Open to second. Now you're going to round your spine. You're going to bring the hands forward in front of you and then look between the feet. And then as you come up, you keep the arms over the head and then take the hands to the back of the head and then give your head to your hands. Shoulders are still soft. Breathe in. Breathe out, extend the arms over the head and then bring the arms back down. Let's do that little section again. So we can bring the arms to first, open to second, round the spine going forward, and then bring the arms up, interlace fingers, rest the head into the hands, extend the arms, and then bring the arms down. Good. And just wiggle the shoulders. I'm sure you're already feeling like they are worked and they're warming up slightly. Now we're going to do that with the music. Let's go. So take a breath in, take a breath out, and bring the arms to first. And open to second. Right arm in. Arms to fourth, to fifth. Move the head. Open the arms. Bring the arms down. Beautiful. And we go first. And second. And third. And fourth. Fifth. Move the head. And open. To close. Changing to first. Open second. Keep the feet grounded, round the spine, look between the feet and come up. Hands to the back of the head, rest the head into the hands. And stretch the arms, bring the arms down. One more time, we go first and second. Round the spine, press toes and heels into the floor, come up. Hands to the back of the head, rest the head into the hands. Extend the arms and bring the arms down. Well done. Right, so the new exercise will be focusing on our legs. And if you've got some support on the side of your chair, you can use that to hold onto the chair. Shoulders are still relaxed. You're going to point your right foot to the front and flex and point, bring it back in. And left foot and flex and point and in. And again, we go point, flex, point, and close and point and flex and point and close. You're going to lift the right foot off the floor and you're going to step it out to the side, but the whole time the left foot is grounded so you're not knocking the knee in and out. Bring the leg back in and we change. 2, and 3. You'll feel the abdominals working, and 4. Bring it in. Now you lift the right foot off the floor and you're going to circle. Very small, subtle circles. Try and move as smooth as possible. We do that 3 times, and then you're going to reverse. Still finding length through the spine. 2 and 3. Bring it back down, and we change direction. Well, change legs. And a 2 and a 3, and reverse. 1, 2 and 3. Place it down. Now we're going to bring the right leg into your chest. You're going to extend your leg, but try not to hyperextend the knee. Bring the leg back in, place it down. And left side. Extend and bend and down. And again, right. And stretch and bend and down and left. And stretch and bend and down. Now we're going to put all of that together with the music. Just follow us. Ready? Nice and tall. Use the hands for support, but try not to brace the shoulders. And here we go. Here we go. Point and flex and point and close and point and flex and point. Close. Repeat. Point and flex and point. Close and point and flex and point and close. Step it out to the side. Out and in. Change. Out. And in, change, out, and in, and out, and in. Lift circle. 1, 2, make it small. 3, and change. 1, 2, and 3. Place it down and change the legs. And a 2, and a 3. Reverse. And 1, 2, and 3. Place it down. Bring the leg in and extend. And in, and release, and bend, and stretch, and bend, and release, and bend, and stretch, and bend, release, last time bend, and stretch, and bend, and release. And just knock the knees from side to side. Well done. And let's just stand up for a moment. Take your hands to your hips, bend your knees, and we're just going to do some pelvic tilt. So you're going to bring the pelvis forward and release the pelvis back. And forward and back. And forward and back. And one more. Forward and back. And then sit back down on your chair. And now we're going to focus on all kinds of circle shapes. What can you do with your body to make a circle? We're going to start with our head. So you're going to lift your nose up to the ceiling and then take the head over towards the right side, draw your chin to your chest and over to the left, and then come back to center. Breathing in, breathing out and over towards your left and center and right, and then come back up. Alternating shoulder dips, going 1 and 2, and you can use your torso. 3 and 4, reverse and forwards, and 2 and 3 and 4. Bring your arms into a ballet first position. We breathe in and exhale. We're going to twist from the rib cage. Lead with your head first, then the ribs, and then let your arms be a passenger, and then come through your center. Breathe in, breathe out, and then go to the other side. And again. Breathing in and breathe out. Let's go to the right and center. Inhale and exhale to the left. Back to center. We're going to do a figure of 8 with the torso. 1 and 2 and 3. Soften the elbows. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Find your alignment and we go forward into a rounded spine. So pull the navel back, but make sure you're still finding length in the front of the body. And then come back up. Breathe in, breathe out, and then go again. And release the arms to your sides and connect each fingertip. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and reverse. And just be aware of where you're placing your fingers. And let's add some circles in the wrists. And 2, and 3, and 4, and we change back down. And 2, and 3, and 4. Beautiful. And let's try that one more time. A little bit more fluid now that you know the movement. But let's set up our positions. So sit nice and tall, ground your sitting bones, feet grounded into the floor. Find a long, tall spine, ribs are soft and relax. Take a breath in, and then exhale, move the nose up to the ceiling, and then you circle to the right, and down, and left, and up, and to the left, and center, and right, back to center. Alternating shoulders, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, moving forwards, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and arms goes to first position. Nice tall spine, and we twist to the right, 2, coming back, 3, 4, breathe in, twist to the left, 2, and 3, and 4, in figure up 8, 1, and 2, enjoy the movement, 3, soften the hands, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And we round the spine, round, and 2, find your upright position, and 4, breathe in, exhale, round, and 2, and come up. Release the arms, connect each fingertip, and 2, and 3, and 4, reverse. Circle the arms, 1, the wrist, 2, and 3. Get out all the kinks, and reverse, and 2, and 3, and 4. Well done, beautiful. Most of us know what a swan lake is, and we are going to do an exercise that is inspired by swan lake with our arm movements, and just follow us. Going to start with our legs. You're going to point the right foot to the front and bring it back in. And again, 2, and in. Same leg, 3, flex, point, and close. Left side, point, and close, and 2, and close, and 3, and flex, and point, and close. Good. Now you're going to point the foot to the front. You're going to lift the foot off the floor. Think of engaging the abdominals. Point the foot back down and bring it back in. Change legs, and we go point and lift and point and close front, length through the spine, and again point and lift, point, close and point, lift, point, close. Now we're going to point, lift, bend, bring it down. Other side, point and lift and bend and down. Again, point, lift, bend, down and point, and lift and bend and down. Release the arms, swan like arms. The back of the hands connect, shoulders are soft, and bring the arms back down. Breathe in. Exhale, back of the hands connect, and bring it back down. Let's do 2 more. And up, and down, and up, and down. Wonderful. Let's try that with the music. Hands on the chair, ground the sitting bones, nice tall spine, point the right foot to the front, and point, and in, and 2, and in, and 3, and flex, and point, and in. And we go, point, and in, and point, and in, and point, and flex, and point, and in. Then we go right, and lift, and point, bring it in, and lift, and point, and in. Again, point, lift, point, and in, and lift, and point, and in. And we go, point, and lift, bend the leg, and down, and point, and lift, and bend, and down, and point, and lift, bend, down, and point, lift, and bend, and down. Wonderful. And just relax. And take the arms up, back of the hands connect and bring it down. Remember to keep the shoulders down as you bring the arms up. And release. And breathe. And release. And one more. And release. Great, beautiful, well done. And the next exercise we will be doing a lot of mobility for the spine, and I love this exercise and I hope you love it just as much as I do. Right, now we're going to raise our arms. Make sure that you can see it in your peripheral vision. And you're going to move from the wrist, extending the wrist, making a V shape. You're going to stretch the right arm to the corner and the left arm to the corner. And you're going to stretch to the sides and to the side. And make it feel good in your own body. Find a side bend. Think of finding length through that top arm and then come back to center, breathe in. And then exhale, side bend to the other side. And come back up. Bring the hands forward. And then open the arms back up, bring the arms over the head. And we dive forward, down. And shoulder loop, alternating as you come up. So basically climbing up, 2, 3, and 4. Bring the arms back to your first position. Open the arms, connect the hands at the top, and we dive forward, down. And shoulder loop, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Let's try that again. And arms goes up, over the head. Move from the wrists, and we stretch. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Find a side bend. 1, 2, recover, 3, 4, and change, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Bring the arms first, and open. Bring the arms up, and we dive down. And shoulder loop, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the arms to first, open second, hands up to connect. We dive down. Shoulder loop, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Take both arms up. Just adding on a little bit more, connecting the hands, and then slowly bring the arms down. Good. And I feel like we should do that one more time. I'm going to put on the music and do it together, and I'll try and really dance it and make it your own movement. Let's go. Breathe in. Breathe out and take the arms over the head. And move the wrist. We move side. And 2. And 3. And 4. Find your side bend. 5. And 6. Come up 7. 8. Over to the other side. 2 and 3. 4. Bring the arms to first. Open to second. Connect the hands at the top. And we dive down. Shoulder loop. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again, first and second. Arms up to connect. We dive down. And shoulder loop. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And slowly bring the arms up. Maybe look towards the hands and slowly bring the arms down. Wonderful. Well done. Last exercise. And this one is all about getting the heart rates up, making you feel energized for the day and love the music. So we are going to sit nice and tall. You're going to have your arms in front of you for this one, and we're going to march on the spot. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And also don't be afraid to move the upper body. Make it your own movement. Let's try that again. So with the right foot, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to step your right foot out to the side. Out. So you can have the hands on the chair if you want to. Bring it back in and change. Left and in. Change. Right and in. Change. Left and in. And we march on the spots again. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. going to circle the right leg out to the side, bring it back in, circle the left leg, and again, circle, and circle. Marching with the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle with the left foot, circle with the right foot, circle with the left foot, and circle with the right foot. Right, from here, you're going to step the right leg out to the side. Keep the left foot grounded, so don't wobble the leg in or out. Bring the leg back in, and we change. 2, and in. Again, 3, and 4. You can just stay with alternating legs, or if you want to challenge, you open your legs out both to the side, bring it back in. It requires quite a lot of core stability and hip flexor strength, and bring it back in, and again, and in. So we do that 4 times. From the top, let's go march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we circle. In, and 2, and 3, and 4. March left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And left side. And right side. And left side. And right side. Good. Adding on. We go out and in. Change out. And in. Change out. And in. Change out. Both legs if you can. Open and close. And 2. And close. And 3. And 4. Adding on. Make fists with your hands. And we're going to march on the spot. And then we're going to box. Marching on the spot. And we're going to box up to the ceiling, marching on the spot. Okay, so the first one is no hands. Second one is punching forward. And the third one is going up to the sky. Okay, let's go. Ready? And we go. March, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go forward, 8 and forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Good, well done. We're going to try and do it with the music, and I'm sure you're feeling a little bit more energized, feeling the blood flow going. Let's put the music on and have some fun. Last exercise, give me everything that you got. And remember, you'll actually be more energized if you've worked hard. So, sit on the chair nice and tall. Be ready to march. Going to count you in. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, and march. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and circle. And circle. Make it your own movement. And circle. Left side, march. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and left side. And right. And left. And right. Step it out. And we go out. In. Out. In and out. And in and out. Both legs out. Lengthen. And 2. And 3. Don't forget to breathe. And 4. In. March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. You've made it. Hope you had lots of fun with us. We're going to just end off with a nice cool down. Just take a breath in and take a full breath out. Then take your hands to your rib cage. Close your eyes for a moment and just breathe into the ribs. And full breath out. And do that again. Breathing in, expanding into the hands. And exhale, release all the air. Good, and just relax your arms for a moment, blink the eyes open, and then just move the head over towards the right shoulder. Draw your chin to your chest, and over to the left shoulder. And then coming back up. Breathe in, breathe out, and move the head to the left, center, right, and up. Good, well done. Thank you very much for joining us. Keep moving, and we'll see you soon.